Welcome to Fame with Hilljayne and Cyane. Boop. First podcast. Hopefully it's not too problematic. So I have a fan. Maybe I should move it, because I want you to be able to hear me. Hello, darling. No, it's going to knock over. I have a fan blowing because I don't have air conditioning. Hello, Tiffany Young. Hello, B-Hulk. Old friend of mine from the ATL, Derek, has a birthday coming up, I think, this week, August 17th. That is the same day that I will be getting my iPhone. Don't tell anyone it's refurbished. It's not a brand new one. Boop, it'll affect my bouginess. I mean, this is only at most 98, 99 people are going to see this. Boop. After my big mouth is done with it. Where is my co-host? Where is the lovely and talented Cyane? We have so much to talk about in celebrity gossip, and that's what this show is. Celebrity gossip. We're going to read from the magazines and discuss what's going on. Now, the interesting thing is that sometimes that celebrity gossip, sometimes that celebrity gossip will include me or other YouTubers or you. People who are so famous online. I'm not YouTube famous. I'm YouTube infamous. I'm webcam superstarish. And voila! Fame with Hilljayne and Cyane. Now remember what I told you, we only got a couple people in the room, so let's take a couple of quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I wanted to look Brady Bunch.
All of that good stuff.
I'm going to whisper something to you and you look shocked.
Hold on.
Okay. I can only see half your face. Hi, everybody. The people are coming in, honey. We'll just take this one and then we'll go from there.
All right. Is that better?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There we go. We got it. Welcome, Cyane. So for everyone that wants to know what the hell this is a podcast. I'm going to try to keep it a little short because it's kind of a long story. So me and the beautiful porn star, we had some great chemistry, and people have been demanding that we do more videos and shows together, and he just can't fit it into his schedule. However, there has been an interest in me having a podcast by myself or with someone. I'm comfortable with this person because she reminds me of Robin Quivers. I'm the Howard Stern to her Robin Quivers. And also, to keep it real, y'all don't know this about her, but I'm going to say it here, she has a lot of celebrity connections. Now, she'll keep quiet about it, but she knows a lot of people. And whenever I have a video that's not doing well, I'll send it to her. Can you pass this along? And it goes up. I'm not saying tons of views, but she knows she knows what she's doing. She's not going to talk much about it, but she has a good many connections. She talks to a lot of celebrities. So this is Fame with Cyane and Hilljayne, or Hilljayne and Cyane. What the hell am I talking about? And tonight, we're going to do a little teaser. We're going to do 10 or 15 minutes. Normally, it'll be between 30 and 45 minutes. And we're going to see how this goes for the next couple months. We're going to be doing this twice a month. We're going to see how it goes. And from there, we'll see what happens. Can you hear me?
Too.
Okay. So I was explaining everything and just a little bit about why I wanted you. You're the Robin Quivers to my Howard Stern. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to do it twice a month. And we're going to be, and a lot of people have done this. They read just from a people or a star about what's going on. She has a lot of connections. She knows a lot of celebrities. She won't admit, she won't tell me who, but she knows a lot of stuff. And that's why I wanted her to get the tea, as they say on YouTube, to get the tea. And celebrities to me isn't just people in Hollywood, but YouTube creators. I love hearing the lowdown on YouTube creators. And this week, there was a YouTube creator, a smaller channel, but one that gets somewhat a good amount of attention. Hilljayne Unlimited apparently got into a riff with a pop star named Willa Ford.
Whoa, what happened with Willa?
Big delay. Well,
What happened? What's the deal? Because I was trying to figure out who she was.
she was, and I don't want to disrespect her too much because truthfully, it's probably not her. But whoever it is knows a lot about her. So when I was doing my advertisement for Black Llama for my fur coat, I did a snippet of 10 seconds of I Want to Be Bad, her hit, and I got demonetized for it. I don't get any money from that video, so that's 8 cents out of my pocket. It got, it's up there in the thousands now. People are viewing it, and all of a sudden I started getting comments from a person going by Willa Ford saying they were going to sue me because I didn't get their permission to use the song. And if you look at the video, it gives her credit. I got demonetized for it, so I don't get any money from that. I don't have to get her permission because, one, I have YouTube Premium, so whenever I download a song from YouTube, she gets the royalties if she wrote the song. I don't know what kind of deal she has with a record company. So the first day it seemed like, I looked at her history, the person's history, and it looked like it might be real. Then I started looking, it's a newer account, and I was talking to people on Twitter about it. It's probably not her. It's just very weird that, one, they chose Willa Ford to leave such rude comments about me because she started talking about the weight. And, on one video, she said, stop eating. And that's when I kind of had to say, okay, now you're going too far. If this is really Willa Ford, you, as a early 2000s pop singer, should know you have a lot of younger female girl fans, and that's not something you want to say. And we don't want to talk about eating disorders here. And I haven't heard anything from her since. It probably wasn't her, but it's just interesting that they chose Willa Ford. And then they know so much about her. And I'm getting a lot of, here lately, when you start getting a little more popular, you get a lot of what we call haters. And I'm getting a lot now. Someone accused me of being on a certain narcotic in one of my videos because I was talking so fast. Well, truthfully, this Android downloads really slow, so I sped the video up from 100 to 110. So when the video, I'm talking like this, and I do have a prescription for Adderall, by the way, but I wasn't on Adderall that day. Or was I? No, I wasn't. I sped it up. And, just the things, they come for you like crazy. Do you watch anyone on YouTube? Any creators?
I watch sometimes Trisha Paytas and Troy's TV. I do watch a lot of videos on YouTube, but they're not really like celebrities. They're financial people and civil rights and social justice warriors mostly.
I really liked Trisha Paytas, but it's hard to sit through one of her videos because it's just so much. And then I saw an old one, her and Nick Avocado, and what she did to him. She was telling him she was such a big fan of his, and he flew from Colombia to LA and she ghosted him. And then she went on all these other YouTube shows and talked bad about him, basically that this person was stalking her. And he had the receipts, and on YouTube we say receipts when we've got proof. He had all the texts and everything from her. But I just was shocked. I'm like, that really says a lot about her. And I gave her a compliment on Twitter the other day. I said she was beautiful because she's trying to lose weight. And I said, girl, no matter how big you are, how little you are, you got that beautiful face, and no one can take that away. There's about 20 people that hate her on Twitter, and they're a group, and they came for me. And then one of them said I was irrelevant. And then I look, and that person, the person that said I was irrelevant has 23 followers to my 1,100. So I was like, oh. But I have to say, I love her. I love Trisha's music. Iconic. She can sing. She can hit the notes. She can hit the notes.
Has she ever made any charts?
Huh?
Has she ever hit any charts with her music?
I don't know. I don't know that it's been
videos too.
I don't know that it's been released that way, but she does a cover of Let It Go, and she honestly hits the notes that Idina Menzel cannot hit. She's got a good voice. She does an awesome cover of Suddenly Seymour from Little Horror.
Yeah, I saw that. That was cute.
Oh my God. So that was the drama with me. We're going to talk about Free Britney in a minute because a lot's been going on. And then there was a leaked sex tape of mine on Twitter.
See, I don't go on Twitter. Maybe that's what I need to do.
It's very I'm going to use a YouTube word. It's very problematic. People they are really bitchy on Twitter. So you can't take anything personal. You have a thick skin, though, like me. We have thick skins, but even me, sometimes I'm like, damn, I don't understand this fascination, Cyane, of if you hate someone so much, why do you keep posting on their stuff? I don't have time.
They're trolling you. That's what trolls do.
Why? If I'm so boring,
because they don't have anything else.
If I'm so boring,
anything better to do.
if I'm so boring, if I'm so ugly, if I'm so hideous, why are you watching me? Thank you for the view, though. Thank you for because, like Janice Dickinson once said, because she posed in water in an outfit that she wasn't supposed to, and she ruined the dress. She said, "I'll do anything for a good shot. Well, I'll do anything for a view." And I will, but I don't understand that. If I don't like someone, I just don't watch. I don't like Gabby Hanna. I cannot stand her. I get sick.
I don't even know who she is.
Oh, she's caused all this drama with other YouTubers. She's in fights with everyone, and she sings and all this stuff. And she once said, if you hashtag her name on your video, you'll go viral. Well, Miss Thing, I didn't even get 400 views on it. I did a whole video about her. I didn't even make it. I got like 315 views, bitch.
Wow.
So anyway, there was a leaked sex tape. This guy that I see sometimes, I called him my boy. He's not really my boyfriend. I'd like him to be. I'm phasing out my OnlyFans. I'm phasing out all that adult stuff because I really want to concentrate on YouTube. And even if I don't want to be, I'm going to end up being some type of role model, though I shouldn't be, but I will be and I don't want that. I own it, but I don't want people. Anyway, he wanted to go live on my OnlyFans. We didn't know how, so we filmed a video, but he posted it on Twitter, and it was at least I looked good.
Wow. No, so, I don't know who she is at all. I only know, like, I've watched some of Trisha Paytas stuff, and I know that she broke up her podcast. She quit the podcast with it's a gentleman that she was doing.
Frenemies, yeah, and that's what I was wanting for Me and Toxic, that kind of thing.
Yeah, she quit that podcast for some weird reason, and then it became a thing, and people started posting videos about their opinion of that. You see, the only thing that I've ever watched is like the video. She did a video about being a bad girl, and it starred the model Kevin Creekman. He's tattooed all over.
He what?
He's tattooed all over. He's a
what skin tone does he have?
He's white.
He's
German.
Oh, I'm German, so.
He's German. He's been here in the States for I think 10 years or so, and he plays in this band called Tommy Dex, and he's like a fitness model, and he endorses a lot of products on Instagram, he's into the beard and tattoo culture and long hair.
You would probably know Keemstar then, and that's another one that Trisha Paytas came up with. Keemstar, he has a show or a channel on YouTube, and he's 40-something, and he's dating a 20-year-old, and Trisha Paytas made a video about that, saying blah, blah, blah. And that was another thing. I'm like, I have dated 20-year-olds, and I'm in my 40s. If you're legal.
Yeah, you can.
But at the same time, you just should own it and say it is. Hopefully we'll get to know each other as we're having really good sex, because I enjoy the company of 20-year-old guy. Well, 25 now. I mean, I'm come on, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as they're legal. But I think I might know who you are. You do know a lot of people on Instagram. And you sent me some links.
Well, I'm getting to know people.
Yeah. It does. It does.
The only person really that I follow here faithfully it's a comedian, and his name is Godfrey, and he has a late night live overnight. It's Godfrey and the Night Owls. He has a podcast that he does twice a week though on YouTube, and it usually lasts about an hour and a half. He has a co-host, another comedian, and they just talk about things that are going on.
Like us.
Just his take on stuff, and then on his Instagram when he goes on live, you never know who's going to be his guest, because who's ever up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, after he's done his comedy show, because he's a comedian from New York, so he does the comedy circuit in New York City, and usually he was by 2.
He was in, I think, Fat Girls with Monique. I think he was in that movie, wasn't he? Maybe
he was in Fat Girls. He was the one that was loving on her friends.
Yes.
The one, he's also been in Original Gangsters, and he just did a Netflix special with Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, I love her.
She featured him so that he would sort of go national, because he travels. There's a circuit. He travels the comedic circuit, and he performs all over the world. But he's been around since he was on MTV. He did.
I know. I remember. Cyane, look at all these international people that are watching us. I tell people I'm big in Europe, and they just don't believe me. But that's predominantly who's watching, Europeans.
Yeah, you told me that.
I mean, it's just, and they don't even, some of them don't even
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying. They just want to see, so give them
yeah.
what they want.
So that's what he does, and and he has all kinds of guests. He does a show sometimes at least once or twice